Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the, not brand new, but 2020 sci-fi action adventure thriller film Skylines. This is the third film in the Skyline trilogy. We have Skyline, which came out in 2010. We have Beyond Skyline, which is 2017, and then Skylines, which is 2020. Wraps everything up. So this is 5 years after our 10-year fast forward of Rose now being an adult, taking charge as the abomination hybrid alien human that she is. So it's been 15 years since the first invasion that we see in Los Angeles. So Trent is back as Rose's brother in alien hybrid form. His human brain is in the pilot alien body, and there's now a virus going around where the pilots are starting to revert back to their original base, biology of destroying humans. So how do we fix that? So there's a rescue team, not rescue team, but there's a team assembled in London to get to Cobalt 1, which is the planet that they figured out where the aliens have come from. And on the planet is this core drive, which kind of wormholed its way back to Cobalt 1 after Rose destroyed the giant, harvesting armada ship. And so there's this team that's going to Cobalt 1 to retrieve said core drive to help all the pilots get back to normal. But it turns out when they get there that the bad guy, if you will, the bad human that you will, that's leading this charge, already sent a bomb filled with poison to the planet to change all of the aliens into these, shadowy creatures, which is pretty cool, to keep them at bay. But he wants the core drive to use as a weapon to wipe out all of the pilots, Cobalt 1 pilots and Earthbound pilots, so that way humanity reigns once again. Good in theory. So then Rose is trying to figure out, what side is she on? Is she on the human side? Is she going to be on the alien side with her brother? What is she going to do? So she gains more powers. She can do this like laser arm kind of thing, which is pretty neat. A lot of chaos going around. Who's betraying who when, and whose sister died when, from what reason, and things, right? Things. And then there's the accumulation of, there's a doctor in London trying to get a serum together, and she figures out that this particular serum works, and that way when Rose gets back with Trent, with her other helpers, if you will, they can then save the pilots that are the hybrids on the planet. They don't have to worry about it anymore. So really nice wrap up. I will say that it's long. It's like an hour, 45, hour 72, hour 52, something like that. But again, there's bloopers at the end. I need more sci-fi thriller horror films to do bloopers, because it's just so entertaining watching the helmets of these aliens come off and then the actors' faces underneath, and you're like, wow, that's what a human looks like under an alien suit. It's just so fun. It's a fun type of experience, and you know damn well that every movie's got some bloopers in it. So let's release the bloopers. That's what I gotta say for all of those things. I thought this was a really awesome trilogy. So simple, but slightly complex at the same time, and no one talks about them. Go watch these films. These films are awesome. Very cool on an alien invasion front. I have seen terrible alien invasion films, and this is not terrible alien invasion films. This is really good alien invasion films. I will say that. Skyline trilogy, awesome. Go check it out. Skylines is on Netflix. That's where I just watched this. Yes, I'm trying to remember everything now. Skyline is HBO Max. Beyond Skyline is Netflix, and Skylines is Netflix. So get your streaming services ready and have a good time. Mucho mahalo.